Okay, hi guys, welcome back. So it's been about, I don't know, maybe an hour or so since I left you. And here's what I got done. As you can see, the tube. So this stitch takes a little bit longer to do than the basic stitch we did because you're stitching on every single section instead of every second one. So you're doing twice as many stitches. And what I've done is I cut off the end of my wool, and the nice thing about this little project is that it doesn't take very much. It maybe took probably less than half a skein of wool, and I just went around and I started casting off just like we did before. And just want to show you the last couple of stitches. That gets me right back to the beginning, and then now I can take it off of my spool knitter, and you'll see what I have left. And I'm sort of making this up as I go along, so I'm not sure if this is going to work or not, but hopefully it does. So I wanted you to see, here is sort of the pattern that you get with this stitch. You get sort of a ridge, or sort of a mountain and a valley, or a ridge and a valley. And if you can compare that, here's a scarf I did with just a basic stitch, which is very flat and has a little bit more spacing in between the stitches, and it's just sort of a loop. So this one has a little bit more texture, which is really nice. So what I'm planning to do with this little piece is to make a toque, and there's a couple different ways I could do this. Now I could have just not made a tube. I could have had one flat piece, and then this side would have been open, and I could have stitched the sides and made it longer, and had like a sort of a square piece. But I chose to do it this way because I think this will be easier and faster. So this will be the part that goes around my head down here, and then this part up here will be at the top. And so I could just sort of gather it all together and make a cute little embellishment at the top. Sort of looks like those flowers that everybody's doing on all the blog parties right now. Or I could gather it up and have it sort of more flat at the top if I don't want that little extra garnish at the top. Just depends what's your style. I could add a little brooch, or who knows, I could do all kinds of fun things with this. If you're doing this with a young girl, a teenager, or like probably a younger teenager these days, you could just sew up the bottom, and you could have a little sack or a purse, and you just braid some more wool to make a handle, or you could use wooden handles and stitch those on too. Lots of different things you could do with this. So give it a try, and I'll stitch up my end here, and I'll take a picture of me with my hat on, and I'd love to see what you guys do with this new little stitch. So don't forget to join the spool party up at the top of the tabs on the blog, and can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Thanks so much. Happy spooling!